Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people. I have no idea what that noise just was, but Windows just made the device disconnect sound. I have no idea what it thinks disconnected. Who knows? Who freaking knows? Anyways, hi, howdy, welcome, greetings, salutations. It's been a couple days since we last hung out together. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you are well. I'm finally have a voice back. That's always a good thing. This is really loud. I don't know about on your end, but on my end, that was very loud. It looks like it's fine on your end. Just want to get rid of these trees. You know what? We're gonna get rid of all these trees. We will put trees back there and all these stupid little logs. Anyways, there's a new two new content creator packs and kind of a little mini DLC for the game. It added some roads for all users and then added some more based upon, I don't know what I just did there, based upon what DLCs you own, which is kind of a cool way to do things, I think. Do you need water? I don't think you need water. Apparently not. So yeah, we're gonna take a look at what's new and play around with some of it and stuff. Will you be good there? Yeah, you're good there. I know, very, very descriptive of what tonight's stream is going to be, but hey, what do you expect? Very tired today. I did not sleep at all last night. I mean, I did, but not enough. I need space. Oh, yeah, I got your space. There you go. It fits now. We might do a bit of commercial up through here, actually. So let's turn off collisions for just a moment so that we can run this up here to like right there. Right along the backside to like that. And I think we'll do the same thing down on this end. Yeah, that'll be nice. That way we can get a little bit more commercial up here. We do have some commercial demand happening. I don't know that I want super big buildings though. Maybe just some 3x3s. Go ahead and just do all of that. Do all of that, and that should be fine. They do need electricity, though. Hooray! I thought that the path conducted electricity. Apparently not. That's fun. That's exciting. So let's see if we can get some electricity through here then. Let's turn our collisions back on. Go right about here. And then I want to have plaza right in the middle on both sides, and then I want to have info booth over here and some restrooms and a cafe over there, and then just opposite the plaza, let's do chessboard right like that. Is that going to jump the power? Not quite. But that's okay, because then we can come back here and add like climbing frame. And that should jump the power back to that one. That one's fine. And then here, maybe a gazebo will do the trick. I'm not sure if that's going to get it or not. Yep, that got it. All we need is water. And turn that off of. Let's go here, since these businesses need water as well. And that should be fine, because I don't think the other buildings like that and that need water. Yeah, we're good. And then that'll get us some fun things going there. I don't think there's like any new policies or anything like that. Some of them may have been tweaked slightly. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything new in policies. What we have are a lot of new roads. And the way they've done it is you can see, like, we've got the After Dark DLC on here. And After Dark, I'm pretty sure, is the one that introduced bike paths. Why is there no zoning right there? I don't know. So if we take a look at them, there was the original 2-lane road bicycles. We've had that one. But now we have a 2-lane road, a median and a bicycle path, a 2-lane road with a grassy median and a bicycle path, and a 2-lane road with trees in the median and a bicycle path. Ooh, exciting. And then for Snowfall, again, we've always had tram tracks. Well, now, same type of situation. We have, it's actually these oriented together. We have one with an actual median. Oh no, with bike lanes. I'm sorry. That one has bike lanes. I think 2-lane road with tram tracks. It looks like it has bike lanes. Maybe not. I don't really see the difference here, other than it has a little bit of green on it. What's different with you? 2-lane road with tram tracks. 2-lane road with tram tracks. What's the traffic? 2-lane road separated. Oh, it's separated tram tracks. Oh, well, those look separated too. Yeah, I don't know. And then there is a 4-lane, which is kind of nice, actually. Don't do that. So you actually get a lane for cars and then a shared lane. And then, of course, one with a median and one with a different median. I think is what that one is. Oh, no, that one's the one with bicycle lanes. I knew there was one with bicycle lanes. Monorail, I don't... Oh, hello. Freaking keyboard. Don't believe they did any changes with Mass Transit DLC. No. 2-lane with trolley bus wires. That's normal. And then, of course, there's one-way variants of some of the bike lane roads, which is cool. Same with tram track. One-way versions of it. There's also 4-lane versions of a lot of this stuff. And my game just froze. Hello? There we go. We're down here. There's 4-lane versions of a lot of these. The same type of thing. 4-lane with bicycles, decorative grass, all that. Cool 4-lane road with bus lanes. That's new, I think. And then same thing here on the tram tracks. Just a couple new options, which I'm kind of stoked about some of these. Like, before you could never have trees with tram tracks, and well, now you can. And so that makes things a lot nicer. I think that's all the roads. No, I guess there's that. That's new. Oh yeah, 6-lane with bicycle lanes. That's cool. And a 6-lane with bus taxi lane. Oh, nice. Ooh, even a 6-lane tram road. Very, very cool. Yeah, these will... Oh, holy cow, this one's got everything. That one has trams, it has bus lanes, it has bicycle lanes, and 2 lanes of traffic. Man, that's an overachiever right there. But that's it. That's all of our new roads. Well, except for some of the pedestrian stuff. There is also pedestrian versions of the tram tracks now, which is, again, very nice. I think trams kind of fit better than having buses go through the area. I just think in a pedestrian area that would make a wee bit more sense to have trams. I don't know that we can retrofit that into our current pedestrian area or not, though. That's down here. And we would have to get a tram depot in somewhere, and we have some challenging terrain in many areas. No, that honestly, I can maybe get it right there, but that's too steep. Yeah, I don't know where I would really be able to get a depot in without it causing just all kinds of serious issues. Oh, our park burnt down. How sad. I know I look like I'm smiling about it, but it is pretty sad. So that's the roads. That's the things that have changed with roads. But that is far from everything. If we come up under here, you know, we've got the modern Japan content. We've always had that. We've got some of these other buildings that came with an Art Deco content creator pack, the high-tech content creator pack, Seaside Resorts that we just got with the last DLC if you bought it, and then Skyscrapers. What's really cool about these is a lot of them have height variations. So like we've got this, the Australia Triangle building. Very tall. It's not going to stay there, don't worry. And then the Australia Poly building, much shorter. Same design theme, but if you're not wanting to go for a super high skyline, you could use the shorter ones. And the shorter ones for almost everything. What I don't like, and of course I could use a mod called Rico, which I don't have installed. I could add it. Would allow me to change these from just being tourist buildings to actually functioning. Like I could turn that into an office building that supported jobs using Rico. I know it's possible. I've never done it. But it is a thing that can be done, which is kind of cool. Not every building can have that happen, but a lot of them can. But there's a lot of really cool, like very detailed skyscrapers in here. Like this one has like a little green garden up on about what, the 6th floor, which is kind of nice. You know, they've all got like the air conditioning units, and they're hidden. They've got catwalks, and it's just, I don't know. They're really detailed buildings. The creator of these, Feinbold, I hope I'm saying that right, did a very, very good job. That one, or the last one, was the large bank building from Singapore. This is the Marshalltown Center from South Africa, and Marshalltown Tower. So 2 variations again. So basically, just a shorter version. I don't know if in real life they exist in 2 different heights like that. No clue. It is nice, though, that in the description they put how many meters tall each building is. Kind of makes it nice to be able to plan your area. So, like, if you want to go for all the smaller ones, you can just look in the description without having to place them down. So that is the Catalina's Norte building. I'm sure I'm saying that. Norte building and Catalina's Norte Tower. Built in Argentina in 1974. Again, very similar design, if not identical and everything, but height. And then we have the Torre Conde from Brazil, built in 75. Smashing Pumpkins? No, 1970. I can't remember. 1979, I don't know. So again, 2 very similar buildings. And what I think is kind of cool about these with different heights is you could actually create some nice visual interest by using a couple of them side by side and having a step down. I kind of dig it. I know you would never have skyscrapers like that close together, but we're just placing them down. We're going to get rid of them all here in a minute. Because we're not quite ready for skyscrapers in this city. We've got a lot of low density stuff happening, and obviously over here is just low density. You imagine? This is like Up. This is the family from Up. right here. And everybody's wanting to build skyscrapers, and they're encroaching. Ooh, nice house. I like that. Detached. Nice. Yeah, that's kind of what's happening there. Is up. So then you're I don't know how to say all these. Office building in Germany. I'm gonna stop butchering their names and just read out the description. Oh, I like that one a lot. I haven't really looked at these yet, other than I saw City Planner Plays do a video on them. But he didn't go, I think he did go through all of them, but he did it pretty quick. But look at the detail. There's like little lunch areas up here, seating, everything. It's really cool. You know, so you can go have a rooftop lunch. They made the wall too high so that if you hate your job, you can't jump. It's horrible, Twitter. Oh. You're a big one. Let's put you back here somewhere. Very wide, but slim building. Jubilee Motors building. Jubilee Motors like in the game? Oh, from the USA. I don't know what building that's supposed to be. Obviously, these don't have their real world names. I'm sure probably for copyright. So a lot of buildings patent their names or trademark their building names. Well, that's two different colors. Does that have variations? I have to see. It does. Look at that. That's cool. Do these all have variations? No. Those two do, so that's kind of cool. Looks like these two might. Yeah. That's nice. Oh, I didn't even notice ChirpNet on the side. That's cool. I know one of them has the name of one of the factories on it, so like a very nice attention to detail. I don't think we've gotten to that one yet. Island Park Tower. Oh, I wanted to get the other variation of it before I hit escape. It's so nice having these at different elevations. This must be residential, yeah, it's the helipads. Or, you know, those penthouse dwellers that don't want to sink down to the level of the commoners, so you just get the helicopter and take off. Take off, eh? Marble Center. Tall office buildings from South Africa. And the marble building, slightly not as tall. An interesting look to this one. And we've just got like the what you would think would be the penthouse, but it looks like it's more just a facilities type thing. Mechanical, all that good stuff. So MLM Center and MLM building. I dig both. I mean, they're skyscrapers. It's kind of hard to get too excited about them, but they are nice for a visual thing to add to your city. So that gives us one Montgomery and one. Yeah, don't know how to say that. From the USA, built in 1969. This is one Cheerful Plaza. Just one Galveston. I was gonna say, is this like one Melancholy Plaza? I don't know. But it's not. Again, pretty basic. Yeah. But intricate and detailed all the same. Like, look, there's like a courtyard down here. And I bet you anything. Yeah, it's lit and everything. And I bet you anything Sims can wander in back there. Just got built, so it's not really anybody's destination, so we can't really check that. But that's the thing. And then Six Rivers Center. Ooh, that one's very nice. Very big. I like how it's tiered. So you could do like this one coupled with like some of these other ones to kind of like mirror what's happening there. And that would be kind of cool. Especially these right here that are very, very similar. You could kind of like do a cluster of those to kind of resemble what's happening there. And that could look really cool. The National Trade Center from Poland. What's a very wide one? Ooh, I like this one. Has a lot happening down here on the ground. Like a lot. And it's got the stairs, and I bet you anything, they can go up and down all those stairs and get in all the different entrances of the building. I really like this one. That's kind of cool. I like that there's something happening at the base of the tower, and it forces you to give some separation to the tower itself. That's very cool. Look at all the tourists driving in. Come see all these, and we're about to tear them down in a minute. Yes, we are. We've got from 2009 from Taiwan. I don't have zoning here, so let's just ruin our shoreline for a while. And also from Taiwan. Oh, is this the no, it's not. I'll say the version of the world's tallest building. Nope. I don't think it is the world's tallest building anymore, though. We're almost done. We're not. There's a lot. I didn't realize there was this many. How many are there? It's a lot. So these are variations of the same building. Very nice. We're gonna have to like get rid of the ones we've placed, and I really don't want to though. So what we're gonna do instead is we're just gonna put down Ann Road right there. Apparently it's Charlie Road. That's fine. And resume placing buildings back here. So that is the Gattesturm from Germany, 2014. So more modern. Ooh, I like it. I like how it's mirrored. Not mirrored, but reflected? No. Transposed? Something like that. I don't know what the word is I'm trying to think of. But I dig it. I like it a lot. That looks good. And that is an office building. And I am tempted to get Rico and play around with that. So that one is just a single thing, 2007. Very, very modern looking. I recognize this building. I've seen pictures of this building. And I've always liked it because of how it looks like it's got like a roof line and how it almost looks like these are just kind of being squeezed in the middle and held up by the outer bit, even though they're clearly supported all the way down here. But it just gives it that appearance that they're just like kind of anchored into that big structure going up and around. Very, very nice. The Hanode headquarters. I don't know what that's supposed to be. And Takashiba Tower. Again, probably butchering the pronunciation of all these. And I kind of dig that. Instead of just having one big continuous facade across the front, it's set back in. You could almost make like a little courtyard leading up to it with parks or something. That would be cool. I would like if more of them had more stuff happening along the bottom, like built-in plazas, built-in courtyards. That would be kind of cool. From France, 1974. Again, 2 height variations on a residential. Nope, another tall office building. Yeah, we definitely need to get Rico and learn how to. Here it is. This is the one that has, and I can't show it to you right now, but the Lido, whatever, however you say it, is the electronics factory name. That logo is on that big electronics factory that you get from Industries. So it's like their corporate headquarters. And there's where all their junior executives work. Senior executives, junior executives. Yes. That's how that works. Tower 69. Nice. Ooh, it's tall one. And Tower 41 right across the street. Short and stubby. Keep hitting that key instead of escape. Ooh, those are kind of funky. I like how it's just kind of hanging off the side there. I dig it. There's doors around back. You got multiple ways in and out. So you can run paths all around through there. Make like a little plaza area down at the bottom. Looks like we've got 2 more. The Musak term. Yep. butchering that. And the Olympia from Germany, 2004. So a little bit more modern. The rounded edge top, kind of a generic thing, but what I want to do is look at all of these at night. Actually, hold on. I think there's an easier way to do this. I think this lets me change. Yeah. Can I? Let's get right here at like sunset. Some of them are kind of dark at night. Some of them are really well lit up. Like, it's an office building, so I guess it makes sense that at 8 o'clock at night it's not all that lit up, but I mean, people in skyscrapers work at night. Same with that one. Oh, no lights, it would seem. Like, at all. In the morning, there's lights in there, but as we go through the day, yeah, that's interesting. If there's no lights. Like, the base, very well lit up, very pretty. One thing I do notice is, and it's kind of a thing in Cities Skylines, none of them have little red blinky lights on the roof to warn planes to please, Mr. Plane, don't accidentally skirt into me. How do I now turn? Day, night off. Fog intensity locked. I'd like to get rid of the fog intensity. It's pretty bad. None of this is helping me. It's really foggy in this map, and I don't like it. And I thought that would take care of it, but I guess not. Now, how do I turn that back off? Do I have to go here and do it? Because I want it just to stay. There, right there. So yeah, that is all of the skyscrapers. But wait, there's more. There were 2 content creator packs released. So we're gonna just real quick all this. And then we're gonna go about building our town with an eye toward seeing how we can maybe incorporate some of this stuff. This is still just our testing city. And since Cities Skylines is on a break from the main channel, I thought, hey, let's stream it. And check out the content creator packs and see if we can start working towards an area in the town where we can maybe use some of this stuff. So, just a little bit to the right, we have the Heart of Creator content creator pack. So we have a plaza, a square center, a IT building. Okay, it's just not scrolling. A food alley. Ooh, I like the food alley. That could be really good in the pedestrian area. A temple, a department store, entertainment agency. What's up, Raisins? It's not a whole lot better. You can kind of hear it, but it's good enough that I can get through. Ooh, some of these are huge. Some of these are tiny. That's kind of nice. Ooh, oh, big. Some of these are massive. Interesting. So you've got some choices when you're doing the Heart of Korea here. You can actually make kind of. I like that a lot. Again, I would want to use Rico and change that. Change that to an actual residential building. So how's Minion doing, Raisins? That's cute. It's like the chirper bird. You see feathers, beak, feather. But on a person's body, there's either 2 of them greeting each other or one in the mirror. I like it. I like it a lot. This is Ujoy Entertainment, entertainment agency building. Again, that would be kind of cool to turn that into an office. I don't even like it to be a nightclub. This is just a department store, so I can say it as it is. A temple. That's fine as it is. The food alley, again, fine as it is. But this would be kind of cool to turn that into an office. This is such a cool building. Look at that. The detail of this. Unbelievably well done. Ooh. So I like this. I like how down here at the entrance we've got something very traditional. And then it's almost echoed up here in the terrace. Like you get the feeling of the temple. Sort of. Ooh, but in a much more industrial design or modern design. Look at the detail of these things, man. Like, look at that the staircases. Or I guess they'd probably be escalators, but look at that. That's so cool. Very well done. Who made these? Elvis. Good job, Elvis. So yeah, it's a lot of really cool stuff. And what I did not check is if there's like any services yet there. There we go. So there's the plastic surgery center. Ooh, neat. And crematorium memorial. Oh, a new alternate. Look at that. We've got an alternative to the crematorium now. Oh, that's nice. So not only do we have the crypto cryo preservatory. There we go, crypto preservatory. No, let's not preserve crypto. Let's let it die. But the cryo preservatory was an alternate, and now we have this as well. Oh, that's cool. I'm happy to see that. And it's not, yeah, it definitely has an Eastern feel to it, but not so much that it couldn't be used in another town. And this is just a plastic surgery factory. But it looks like it does take care of patients, so that's cool. What else do we have? No fire. Nothing here. Nothing there. So it may just be those. No schools. No? No schools. We guess I could get through. And I seriously doubt there's anything like in waste treatment and all of that. Excuse me. Same for like water plants. I highly doubt that there's anything in here. Yeah, there's not. I was kind of hoping there would be police stations and fire stations too that would match, but oh, wait, I'm not even looking at the right place. There it is. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm an idiot. Ooh, what are you? An eco-friendly incinerator plant. Puts out no pollution. Processes 48,000 garbage per week and puts out some power. Oh, that's a big boy. Dude, you could like put... What's its noise? How much noise does it make? It's not even all that noisy. You can have your waste processing in freaking town. Like, just next to your buildings. Look at that. Wow, that's an OP building right there. That is like seriously OP. Because even the waste transfer facility puts out a little pollution. And then the incinerator puts out a lot. So this is doing 48,000 per week, just like the other one. So 48,000 costs $14.40 to upkeep. This costs 800 to upkeep. What does it put out less power? 12 megawatts. How many less garbage trucks? More garbage trucks. Costs 30,000 to build. Costs 50,000 to build. So it's a $20,000 higher upfront cost. Does it use more water? 240, 193, and it uses more water. That is, wow. That's what that is. That is wow. And then there's a fire safety center with just, oh, that's nice. 5 fire engines. Ooh, he's small. I like it. And if you didn't want green on the side, you could remove those sides. So if you just wanted it to blend in a little bit more. And then there's also a police. Also small. Only 8 patrol cars, but it's kind of cool looking. It's a basic little police station. Cool. So then we do have an elementary school. Ooh, it's big. Holds 1,500 students. Wow. Oh, and it has a fenced-in playground and everything. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's beautiful. It even has a little like auditorium slash sporting. Oh, what's all that under there? Parking? Oh, not parking. No, it might be parking. That's cool. I like that a lot. I seriously doubt there's any new transit hubs. There are no new transit hubs. And new parks and plazas. It's kind of what we were just looking at, though. Yeah, that's where we just were, wasn't it? Pretty much. Because they'll be underneath the unique buildings. So cool. A lot of cool new stuff that came with this pack. They're all like, no, we upgraded our houses, fool. And actually, I think they did. I think we're going to have people complaining about land value here in a minute. Yes, we are. That's okay. We can fix. We already have people complaining about land value. Easy, easy, easy fix. Don't you even worry about it. So, what's our education like over here? We've got one elementary school there. How many people are living over here? I don't know. But obviously, it's not enough. Well, no, it should be enough. There's only 137 students there. So that should be enough. Do we have a high school over here? We do. I don't think we have... Do we have a university anywhere? We do. Okay, cool. What's over here burned down? Oh, Minion's campsite burned down. Don't tell him. This is really hard to click on. It's really hard to click on. The name is kind of in the way. Oh, I had it. Come on. Right there. Got it. There we go. Good as new. I do like this little area down here. Granted, without trees, it looks kind of silly, and it needs more trees. We didn't do a lot of detailing in this. Yeah, we did make all the people angry. Fine, move out. Seems like they're the only ones really complaining about it, and you would think that some of these dudes back here would really be complaining about it, but I guess not. The land value should kind of just spread as this moves out. Come back, please. Thank you. So we've got all of this wide open here. We also have something weird happening in this room. I think I don't want this like this. Now that I see it, I think what I would rather do is continue maybe a different grid. And maybe even redo this real quick. Let's pause. I don't quite like how this road goes. So we're going to fix it. What is this? Just a plain old road. I'm going to bring that out 10 here. And we're going to bring this out. Great. It's not really lining up with that other road, is it? Not particularly. But, well. And then see about maybe just using the mod to come up with a better curve for us. Use the right one. Create. Oh, hello, come back. Create curve. Not in love with that. What can I do to change that? Press Control F to switch follow terrain. Oh, hello. Apparently Control F also opens Find It. Gotta love that. I thought there was a way to... like... change how severe the curve is. I don't really like that. I think we can do better ourselves. Let's get out of that tool. Grab this road. Just bring that over. No. We can't do better ourselves. Maybe that was. Maybe that is the best. I have a very strange curve. I was trying to keep it closer to the shoreline, but oh well, that's fine. Also, is that sunk down? It looks like it's sunk down. Sorry I'm not talking very loud. My voice is still kind of shot. And then when we can have a few connections coming out this way to kind of mirror what's happening over here. Let's do that. That road? What is that road? That's a 4-lane road. I don't need a 4-lane road. Well, actually, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to do a 4-lane road. So that needs to be 1,200. Thanks. And then we don't need... we can figure out bicycle lanes later. It's not that we don't need bicycle lanes, it's that we can figure them out later. So we'll get all of this divided up. Where would these roads be? Right there? Oh, that's right. We wanted really small blocks over here. I remember now. Run that way. So that is 450. And you know, I'm really tempted to like get rid of that waste transfer facility and just do one of those new incinerators. Wish I could figure out how to get rid of the clouds. Also, is this not level here? I thought it was. It is not. So this will be some challenging terrain, but then once we get to here, it's okay. So 450, but then over here, what are we doing? 500. Oh yeah, now the low land value people are complaining. We're just gonna let them complain. Just going to ignore them. So I could go ahead and flatten this a little bit more, like around this corner, and get a little bit more land that we can use, or we could have this be just elevated up here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just leave that elevated up there. I don't know why. I just keep clicking that. We've got little nubs of roads here to be able to bring bridges over. That's why they're all there. Just trying to see how I want to do this. I want this road. I'll see if I can get another 1200 this way. I can. So this is where we can make one of our connections. What do we say? 450? 450. We could bring this road out into a T, probably. Most likely. Might do one more block here. And then bring this over into there. And then continue the grid. But I also want to continue this grid out this way. And out this way some. Yeah, I don't like these secondary roads. I know why I was thinking to do them, but in the end, I don't really care. I'd also like to straighten out some more areas, because what I'd like to do is have a few small areas that have grids, and then some that are a little more organic with the roads, just kind of turning and going all kinds of different ways. Off a couple different points of this. So let's go into here and see if we can't make that happen. In fact, let's start right here. Let's bring this in a little tighter. Right here. The thinking was I was following the coast as exact as possible, but that's not really necessary. So give me that road, go back into this view. We can bring this out. Maybe actually to like right about here and then have it go straight for a little bit. So, what are we doing here? 750. So if I go several segments to 750, let's see how many we can get here. That looks reasonable. You know, it doesn't get us too far away from the shoreline. I think that will be enough for that one, but then we can curve and come back in and straighten out again right here. Actually, right there. Just have a small little section that's gridded there. Actually, I think we'd be better off doing that over here. So let's run a road straight across, like, right at the water's edge there. Yeah, I like that. Ooh, that messed with our shoreline just a tad. Is it gonna work fine though? Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's use move it to make sure that's all the same height as the other roads going around the water though. Grab that. Come over here, any random arbitrary point. There. Now we know for sure it is the right elevation, and then we're going to bring this out a little bit more to about there, and then we're going to see where our 750s are here. We may as well go ahead and do the full-size block 500. I just want to get all these areas like infrastructure in and then see what we're left with. That worked out about right where I wanted it. Oops, come back. And then here, we'll have this come out like, that's going to be a really tight turn, so we're going to have to do like just a little nub in there. Bring this neighborhood back one more. And then I don't know that we're going to get a nice turn here. That works. Works fine. And is the gray? This is water. Yes. It's hard to see because of all this fog. Oh, come back. So I'd like to get this a little bit better here. So I'm gonna redo this one more time. Not quite in love with it. I'd like to get it really close here. So I'd like to have a section. I would like to get some waterfront properties, or at least a waterfront walkway in here. Probably bring this out a little bit more. That should make a nice curve through there. No? I think we can do better. I'm just not getting my guidelines. It's so far away that my guidelines aren't snapping up. So let's give this just a little bit of help. That should give me a guideline, maybe? Yeah. There we go. Then we can do park or something like that there. Put that up, and then do one more here. And then get this to connect in. Can come back some, but I don't want it to come back too far. Don't think I'm going to get away with curved road tool on this one. There's nothing down here for it to see. Maybe if I do that, it might. But I highly doubt it. This other road's going to get in the way, but if I do that, that'll get it connected. Now, I may have to wind up upgrading this ring road into a 4-lane because it's got a lot of traffic on it. A lot of traffic. Surprising number of people walking though. Look at that. Walking and biking. So did you all quit complaining about your low land values? They probably abandoned, and it is kind of reflecting the gray sky. This is a very cloudy map. I don't know how to get rid of these low-level clouds. They annoy the hell out of me. I just saw this area over here. Thought it was flat. It is not. So anyways, back to what we were doing. So we're expanding this area out a little bit. Just a bit. See, it kind of... I don't know that we should have done that, honestly. We can bring it up some, but not that far. I'm thinking a train station would be advantageous back here. Just make this a little commuter neighborhood. Maybe use the new train station. It's elevated one, since these rails are elevated. Let's plop it in so we can unlock this. And then I want to upgrade these to elevated rail. Going pretty far back here. That is laggy. Why is that so laggy? Man, that's... Normally you just straight down. Look at that. It's skipping. Oof, that's laggy. This is gonna take a minute. Why? Why is this so bad? It's not happy about something. Granted, not all the mods have been updated. I even got a warning when I first launched the game. Note, you've got mods that have not yet been updated for this version of the game, so there could be some weird mod conflict happening here. I don't care if it has future effects. This isn't a permanent town. This is just kind of a mess about with it town. Are roads that slow to upgrade too? Uh-oh. I don't know when the last autosave was. It's okay, there we go. So are roads that hard to upgrade? No, roads work fine. Yeah, roads behave fine, it's just railroads. Also, we can see the upside down right there. Oh well, we'll just deal with it. I want to get this done. I don't know what to do to make this any better. This is bad. I wonder if it's that I'm using regular rail. What if I like... No. What if I say make it a bridge? Will you be happy if it's a bridge? Nope. It's still... Oh, that's one way. I didn't realize that bridge was one way. That's not cool. Did not realize that was one way. That's one way as well, isn't it? Is it any faster if I do the high-speed viaduct? Very weird. Let's make a save real quick. We have to connect this portion here. Oh, we gotta go all the way over to here. This is gonna take forever. It's definitely unhappy about something. Very, very unhappy. Does it do that if I just, like, draw training lines? No. Let's just upgrade them. Like, it just freezes the game for a split second. Get rid of that one-way segment. Then we'll have to fill in these places where there's breakage. That's just the way it was on the map to begin with. Kind of came that way. I don't know how I missed that. Maybe because I thought the mouse would catch it. Boy. Oof. I have to do a short stream. I thought I was all better, but My voice is struggling a bit. I wouldn't really worry about it because I don't have a stream tomorrow night, but I do have to get up tomorrow morning to make a video. Rockstar News, so 50 people can watch it. I'm really struggling to figure out why my viewership on both YouTube and Twitch are way down. So, that's everything? Hope? Yes, it looks like it dips up and down. We're going to level it out. And get all one consistent elevation. But first, I'll make sure this train line actually goes somewhere. Back there it doesn't, so I guess we didn't have to do that. But this is, it goes out of the city there, and I think it goes out of the city over here. Yeah, it does. So what I want to do now is come out of that, come into here, and meticulously grab all of these nodes. We may even delete that weird intersection then. So I don't know that I'm going to have anything back there. What's the elevation like? Yeah, it gets really weird elevation. I don't know if there's going to be anything back there. We may just ditch that. After all that time spent upgrading it, only to realize it goes nowhere. Segment, or node by node, not segment by segment. No, I may not wind up liking what we're about to do, but that's what the undo button is for. Around this curve to where it meets the hill. Which is right here. And then if we make all of those the same elevation as that, what's that do to us here? It's nice and flat throughout most of it. It does slope up. So, that's fine. I'm okay with that because what we can do now that now that we know what we're dealing with, that this is lower than over here, so we can slope this out, but only little by little here. I want to go as far as it'll let me, which apparently isn't very far. There. So that's all 0%. Boom, now it's 0.6, and then this is all level all throughout there. So let's ditch these, because we're just not going to have railroad back. And get rid of all this. There's like an old abandoned factory or something back there, but I'm not going to be building up on that hill. I just realized these dudes are just like, from where we leveled everything out, they're kind of sitting rather high. To train height. That should fix them. There we go. Beautiful. So then where would we want our train station to be? It is elevated, but not nearly as high as those tracks. I'm almost thinking back here by the park might be a good place for the train. Hello, train tools? That's something not right. Wonder what mods are incompatible. I guess I could explore it and fix. I clicked it, now we wait. There it goes. Go ahead and save again real quick. Oh, wrong button. Oh, God. It just does not like me going into some of these menus. Nah, it's just going in and out of the different menus. Something's not quite right. It's a modding compatibility somewhere. I mean, he warned me that there were modding compatibilities. I'm gonna bring this back to here, where it kind of... Actually, we're gonna bring it all the way back to that contour line. Now those buildings are up in the air again. But I do want this to end. Oh dear. I don't know how that happened. Why are we suddenly at a different elevation? I do want it to end eventually. So we'll call that our line. Over here, I think we'll bring this back further, like to the highway. Highway can be a nice divider. Really hard to see what I'm doing because of all of this freaking fog. All the frogs. It's the frog's fault. Probably Kermit. Exactly. Bring that right there. And I think that just kind of is fine just on its own as a transition. We made a couple of rough spots. For the most part, I think it looks alright. One thing we need to do is kind of come here and feather this out a bit. This line right here. Right there. Just kind of make this look a little better here. There. So now I can extend my blocks out a little bit better. All right, game, you win. I'll do the compatibility report because this is ridiculous. If ever you let me into a menu again, I promise I'm going to do the compatibility report. Switch over to display capture. We're going to be doing stuff out of the game. Alright. So we need to quit real quick. We'll save the game. I guess I could use the menu feature that lets me exit, but oh well, I didn't. And then we're going to quit out and then relaunch the game, but just the main menu. And we'll run the compatibility checker and see what the problem is. But this is why Cities Skylines is on a temporary break. I'm going to wait until after the Financial Districts DLC drops mid-December. Let all the mods get updated, see what got abandoned, what's been replaced, and all that stuff. And then we'll start a new city. I really hope Cities Skylines 2 is coming soon. This game's around 2015. How am I feeling about Satisfactory update? I don't know. Blueprints don't work the way I was hoping they would work, so that's kind of the major change in Blueprints. They are still talking about scaling power differently from overclocking and underclocking again. But they're still not committed to anything. I was hoping to be able to make bigger blueprints. It's not a very large area. And I think it's weird that you have to have a building to do it with. I don't know. I just wanted blueprints. Just plain old blueprints. 8 by 8 by 8, yeah. I think. Or maybe it's 4 by 4 by 4 by 4. Hey, Venus, what's up? We're waiting for Cities Skylines to finally exit so that I can relaunch it and run a compatibility report. Yeah, I'm not sure how big the thing is. I'm not in the experimental branch on Satisfactory, so I'll wait until it actually hits the main branch. Yeah, I don't care if data's lost. Just stop. There you go. Hey, look, I was shopping for graphics cards earlier. Wow, that was in stock earlier today. Now it's sold out. And B&H still doesn't have any, and it's sold out on Newegg as well. I heard that it was going to be abysmal prices this afternoon, like just 4 hours ago. They still had them in stock. I was looking at maybe getting a 4080, but I don't know, that power connector makes me nervous. If I was just a gamer, I wouldn't worry about it. But since I game and stream and make videos, can't afford for my GPU to suddenly have a melted power connector. So I'm gonna wait and see what the reports are like for the 4080s. Apparently it draws way less power than they even um, advertised. That's not what I wanted to do. Content manager mods. Compatibility. Generate report. Open report. And then we can see what's wrong. 3 mods could or should be unsubscribed. Prop Anarchy. I love this compatibility report. Like, it'll take me directly to the Steam page. Only thing is, it doesn't do it in Steam, but since I'm logged in, it's not a big deal. So unsubscribe from that one and use this one, which I'm subscribed to. Okay. That could have been part of the problem right there, is I had those as duplicates. Is compatible with movement. It has minor issues with ultimate level of detail. Might cause okay, I can deal with that. Acme, so I don't even understand what either one of these are. Let's read and see which one I want. No longer required. Done. They're saying go use the other mod. I'm using the other mod. Okay, so shadow distance fix. We just dealt with it, yeah? Oh, shadow distance fix. That's the one we just unsubscribed, yeah? Yeah. So that was what's 2 mods have major issues. This mod is compatible. This requires other mods you don't have, or all right. I do have that. Oh, okay, I don't mind. It's saying that these are the 2 that I need. Eye candy. I thought I had those. I just swore I had that. All right, cool, cool, cool. And then 13 mods have minor issues. Clouds and fog toggler. Yes, please. Fine road anarchy. This is succeeded by network anarchy. I don't have network anarchy. So they're saying to use. They're basically saying use this one instead of this one. Okay. Unsubscribe. Subscribe. Oh, neat. It's got a new straight slope. Will make long roads directly from. Oh, cool. So that's that issue resolved. Forest brush tool has been succeeded by this. So we will subscribe from that one, unsubscribe from that one. Hide it. Has minor issues with the one that just told me to get. More network stuff. Alternate. You could use network anarchy, which we just added. So we can get rid of that. Anarchy, subscribe, cool, making sure. Network tiling. So we can get rid of that. It's covered by network anarchy as well. So we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Tree anarchy has minor issue, FPS issue again, no big deal. Ultimate level of detail, which you just told me to, use, has some minor issues. Recommends using that as well. Thought I had that. Okay, now I do. Cool. That's everything else is fine. So we now exit the game again because we gotta make sure it actually downloads all that. It should have, but we want to be sure it really did. That compatibility report is very handy. Like super duper handy. Yeah. There. It just downloaded everything we changed. And it was all workshop content. All right, cool. So now we go back in, enable the new mods. And see if that fixed our problem. And if it didn't, I don't know what else to do. Some of the mods currently installed, well, that's what we just tried to fix, I thought. So let's change it to enabled and change it to descending. Turn that on. And we turn that on. And that on, and immediately. Yes, cool. Thank you. And then it looks like everything else is enabled. All right, cool. So now, I know this seems redundant, but I like to fresh start it again before I run the compatibility mod checker one more time. Because sometimes they'll overlook an incompatibility when recommending some things. And adding a new one will cause a different incompatibility. You kind of got to go in and out of it a couple times to really make sure you get everything fine. Still don't know what that is. It's so weird looking. And content manager mods. Scroll down with my shitty mouse. And we run it one more time. Generate report, open report, and remember we saying it causes other problems? Yeah. Ooh. Interesting. Just said get that. See what I'm saying? It can cause other problems to come up. So We have that, so we don't need this. Let's subscribe. Okay. Find road tool. I thought I unsubscribed from that. I just swore I unsubscribed from that. Oh, it's Find Road Anarchy that we got rid of. Okay. Shadow Strength is render it. I already have render it. So we don't need that, even though they said get it for some other mods or whatever. And then we can get rid of this because Play It takes care of that. So the one that just said get, we don't need it anymore. So we didn't add anything new. We just removed some. So we can go here. We can exit one more time and relaunch. We should be good to go. Should be good to go. Excuse me. Are you sure? Really done? So hopefully this has solved our problem. Granted, it's probably going to completely change the way everything looks, and I'm going to have to go through and play with LUTs and all that good stuff again, just to get everything looking the way I want them to look. Yeah, go away. Load game. Rockfield Transit Test. It instantly fills up the page file. I want 128 gigs of RAM. Did I decide to pre-order the Dash Graph? I pre-ordered it the day it was announced. I know it doesn't come out till March, but like I saw the tweet and went and pre-ordered it immediately. I don't know that I'll ever open it and read it, but it'll look nice hanging on the wall in a frame. When I read it, I'll get the digital copy. Thought about maybe getting two of them and having one like open and then the other one like above it, just the cover. I don't know. I haven't really decided. Well, you know that last webcomic basically leaked the gravity globe, gravity sphere, whatever it's called. And I noticed that, ooh, yeah, things look different. Not too different though. I'm kind of okay with how it looks. Yeah, I'm fine with how it looks. So, question: did it fix me? The webcomic was good. You know, it was short. I think it was just meant to be like a taste of things to come type situation. So now, if I upgrade, yeah, it's fixed. That took care of it. I just had something incompatible somewhere happening. Seems like I'm getting better FPSs as well. Render it. Options. How do I get into, well, oh, the fog is gone. Oh, that's beautiful. The webcomic was cute. It definitely felt very juvenile though. Yeah. It definitely felt very, very targeted towards the children's. Can you two, like, be the same menu? Because you are the same menu? Why? Why do I have two different things showing me the same thing here? Not really sure. Not sure why it did that. So I'm doing it now. Cool, now I can get this to come all the way out to here. It may not stay like this because we're trying to figure out where to put a train station. And it's significantly lower than all of that. And I was thinking it'd be nice to have it like back here by this park. So let's get rid of this park entrance. And bring this up like this and put the train station up here. That's gonna be really tricky to get that connected though. Having it oriented that way. Like really tricky, in fact. How am I gonna get this? It's gonna be just way too steep. Well, what we could do, if it's gonna be too steep, is bring it like here. Just have it come straight out of there. What I wanted. I really don't want it like that. Why are you not making the bridge there? I want it elevated, but not on the ground. Wait, I want that. Yeah, that's what I want. Also, I need this, but I don't need... Why are there two of them? There's why it was on the ground, because... Yeah, why are there two of them? Why is this here? Who are you coming from? Where... Okay, that's a road. I don't want a road. Where did that... Yeah, now I don't know why I have two of these. Anyway, I want this to come out like... here? To about there. And then we can start angling it up, and then... How do I want to get... Because what we're going to do is bring it up and alongside. And then connect way down here. So let's make this easy on ourselves. With our parallel road tool, Jesus. That's looking pretty good. I'm fine with them being right there next to each other. Yep, that'll work. And then hopefully it'll let me just connect this. I don't know if it will or not. Anarchy turned on, it should. Looks a little weird, we can fix it. Not hard to fix. We come into this tool and find the actual node here. These. So we can leave the red one there. It's just really the blue one and the green one we need to move back. Move that to about there. Move this. It's as far as that one wants to go, or is it just frozen again? The game's just frozen again. Why does this keep happening? Hello, game. Do the thing. Ooh, dear. He's frozen. I got a spinny blue circle like it's crashing on me. Mm-hmm. I still hear sound effects though, so we're gonna. They're not on a loop, so we're gonna give it a minute. See if I can recover. My guess is that whatever's causing the double conflicting menus is our problem. Which I thought we got rid of it. Yeah, okay, close it. I thought we got rid of that. Cities Skylines. Subscribed items. Just mods. So network anarchy. I just want to see what is allowing both of those to pop up. And I really, so find road tool is what it told me to get, right? Or maybe that's the one that said to get rid of. But that hasn't been updated. Because that gives me that version of it, so we don't need that one. We've got something else that's doing the same thing. And it was the new one that had the little slopey thing on it. So we can get rid of that. And then if we go back to the first page, I'll say network anarchy. Yeah. Network anarchy is the one that we do want. Ooh, neat. Just build a road right through a building. That's kind of scary. All right, so those two were trying to do the same thing. So let's try again. That felt really good. My neck popped wonderfully. Yeah. Load game. This is the newest one. We lost about half hour worth of work, but that's all right. Because really most of that half hour was spent looking at mods. So basically all we lost was moving the train station. Not a big deal. Almost thinking I should bring that bridge down to the same elevation as what's on the train station and then have it slope back up. So slope down into the town and then slope back up to the hills. That might be a better solution than what I'm trying to do right now. But I was thinking was go under it and then make a connection up to either side. But I don't know if that's really going to be ideal. Also, when the financial districts update comes out, I'm going to uninstall the game, uninstall all the mods, and just put them back with only the mods and assets I really want. Thanks. Is that building still on fire? Just like it was last time. Yeah, let's try that idea that I just said of changing the elevations here. Making sure all that stayed, and it did. So I'm gonna bring that out, that over, that up, that over, that up. Cool. And then we want to get rid of this, that, and then road types here. My bad. Hey, we only have one now. Awesome. For some reason, Anarchy was on by default. Can't say that I like that behavior. Alright, so let's go ahead and move the train station, actually. I'll say before we move it, let's do a thing, but no, let's move it first. So, let's actually, instead of what we did a minute ago, try to line up right here with these gates. No, actually, I don't like that. Stick with what we had. Oh, I just put a path there. So move that to here. Like that. And I need to connect just a bit of track. And then like a chunk of this railroad down to that height. Very low. Very, very low. But obviously, I believe every train in the world would have a problem with that. But it's something we can fix. We can go from here. Probably not all the way back to here. No, it's too far. How far can we go? To right there. Bam, 1.6. We can handle 1.6 grade. That's not a problem. Unclick that, and then this one should be able to reach all the way to here. No problem. So, you know, we've got a 34% grade there. Down to a 1.8. Lovely. And now I think we can make some better connections for our railroad. No, it's still in slow mode. Bring this out to like here. So they can sort at it right. And then Anarchy this in to right about there. And then this is going to be the tricky bit. To get it connected from this side because we don't have a very long length here. And it'd have to make one hell of a sharp turn. But it'd be slowing down to come into the station anyway, so whatever. Let's turn Anarchy off and see if we just can't get a connection here. There we go. It's not perfect, but I think it'll be fine. Now we can have trains next to our burning friend here. So let's extend our park just a little bit. Just a skosh here. To there. And to there. And then we will put these gates back in that I got rid of. There, there. See if we can make people that are riding the train pay us to walk through here. Devious, I know, but... And then we would need crosswalks, which I can add using this mod right here. That's pretty damn close. Crossing. Same there. Pretty close. So cool. So once we get some trains, that should... in theory. Lovely. And that slopes up nicely. If we want to build on the other side of the train tracks, we can. But it's kind of just a nice dividing line. Oh, our gazebo burned down. Very sad. A gate there. And then we need a fence that runs here. Turn collision off. Do I wanna? You wanna? From there to there to there. And then we can do some plazas or something like that in through there as well. So, well, apparently that gate had a dead person in it because the hearse just came and grabbed the dead person from there. That's scary. This has been rebuilt. How do I keep going? I keep going with that button still. Awesome. Things seem to be working better now. It hasn't crashed lately. Yeah, people just die at the gate. You know, it happens. I'm waiting to see a train come in. Yeah, this might be a nice town to, or a nice little neighborhood to have the trolley go through. So this is going to be the edge of this gridded bit. This is going to be the edge of this gridded bit, and then we'll have a gridded bit here. And back here, it's going to follow this grid. Mostly. So that's 750. And then it was really short. Yeah, 450. I would like to see elevation. I would also like to not have tree anarchy, please. Why? Why is tree anarchy on? Tree anarchy is off. Why is it putting trees in the road? Odd. Yeah, it's not getting rid of the trees. What's happening here? Which anarchy is causing that? Control A still does anarchy. Oh, I know what's wrong. I didn't turn collisions back on. That's what's wrong. I'll get you every time. Easier than jiggling all those roads. You have plenty of collisions with the tree in your house. Yes, yes. There we go. That solved the problem. So now I want to look at my train. Okay. So that can come to here. Hello. Alright, cool. That gets that area in nicely. I would like to connect that, but I don't think I'm gonna. I'm just gonna leave it. This right back up into this hill. The elevation starts changing there. Cool. And then we can do something up here, a little neighborhood up here. We've got that road, plus we can connect a road there. And then back here, for all of this, I just want to get this road connected into there. Right out to that contour line there. Follow it around as best I can. A bit of a straight line and down. Just randomly. And curve that into there. And then over here, I want this collector to tee into this other road. Really be a 90. That's not too tragic. This is just all about connectivity. Let's build a few more bridges. I don't know that we need it to go every single one over, but every other one might not be a bad idea. Like that. That doesn't look like that lines up at all. We do a different grid here. I really have to go back and demolish all of that. 450. 50. 50. So that lines up. That does not. Oh, because that's only 400. I do have to go through and demolish all of this. Okay. Just these roads. I didn't realize it switched to 400. It's also going to change this connection. So 400. Which is kind of tricky to get in here because it doesn't want to. It's like not. Now is that lining up? Yeah, now it's lining up. I thought it looked weird. Here, we're not going to. I'll do this road through here. I don't know how much I love it, but that's going to be our last connection through like that. This is some really challenging terrain to work with. What's going on with the Korean Hearts, the Heart of Korea? It's a content creator pack. Some really cool looking buildings. We had them all plopped down earlier just to take a look at them, but some really cool stuff. There's skyscrapers, lots of skyscrapers. But it's the Heart of Korea content creator pack. And it's a bunch of Korean buildings. Or at least in that theme. All kinds of different sizes, all kinds of different functionalities. That's all of them, no one more. The big one. So, you know, just very... And there's a couple schools, police station, fire station, a really cool crematorium that we're going to use. We will use these somewhere in the city, just not yet. I wouldn't mind making like a nice little K-town. But just Korean-inspired buildings. They look really good. My content creator did a very good job on these. Did a very good job. I want to... that's higher. Wait, what? Okay, then I want to bring all of this to a different level, because that's not where I want that. God, my voice is going. Yesterday I couldn't talk at all. It was like a whisper. Like, just, that's it. That's all I had. There we go. And then we can slope these so they don't look so bad. Oh, I'm not sure that that is all that bad, because I'm not going to build anything in that section, probably. If I do, it'll be very limited. Industrial Korean architecture, kind of. A little bit, yep. Look at all these people using this bridge. And the road. That makes me happy that they're using the road. It's going to have to become a 4-lane road at some point. Anyways, I was building on the roads and then got distracted. Anyway, how you doing, Zarek? That will end it there. So now I just gotta come up with a better connection. Which this kind of works out better because this lets me have a little bit of a straight bit here. Oh, they are complaining about land values over there again. This intersection right here, you think this would have a lot of... I mean, it's a 90, you know, it comes in at a 90, so it's not a blind intersection at least. But yes, there would probably be a lot of intersections, or a lot of a lot of accidents at this intersection. Or there could be a lot of intersections at this accident. Either one. This is the bit that worries me, this short bit. Wow, King Avenue. This is King Avenue all the way through? Yeah? Yeah? Nice. And King Street. I don't know why I got distracted by that, but there we are. Okay, anyways, what we're building out tonight is like an amalgamation of smaller gridded areas with some more organic roads in between. Hey team, what's up, man? So where the grid lends itself to existing, we'll have it, and it'll be fine. Where it doesn't really make sense, then we won't have it. And we'll have a couple other little intersections here and there. Always trying to come into the 90 wherever we can. For safety. Yeah, we'll eventually do some traffic control on these. You know, yield signs. All that good stuff. The main thing is right now I'm trying to relieve this from... Because right now, that's cul-de-sac. I mean, they've got another way out over this way, but there's nothing over here. As evidenced by the fact that there's no one driving over here. It's all just focused on this. Have we had any train passengers yet? Probably not the best place for a train, to be honest. There's not really a much in the way of a destination here. We've got this park, and we can do some things here to maybe make it a little nicer, but it's not a huge destination. Anyway, let's get this connected. We're just gonna kind of bring this down to this contour line right here. I bet your glad football's wrapped up. It sounded like you were getting a little frustrated with some of that there for a while, teen. Hello, come back. Actually, what we're gonna do is continue this along this contour line. And we're gonna have this come all the way through and up under the railroad tracks. Let's go to the railroad tracks on this side. And we'll figure out what to do with it once it gets over there. But then here, we can maybe get just a little bit more of this grid in. Just old tech breaking in outdoor conditions. Understand that. School now. I don't want to do the upgrade anymore. Schools are reluctant to spend money on taking care of equipment. I mean, they've got limited budgets, so I don't blame them. Oh, that's weird. That connection, and then we'll make a connection up here maybe somewhere. Maybe we'll just do this. Bring this in behind the train station. Yeah, like that. We can even probably come under this. Yep, we sure can. Updates, not upgrades. It's probably a better way to phrase it. Our equipment needs updating. We'll just get a couple more connections in through here. I'd like one that comes down this way. It's not a 90, but it'll work. It's also a really long block. And then in here, in this area, it's just gonna be kind of whatever I feel like. Like, literally just kind of free-forming in through here, and then we'll bring up the roads out, connect in different places. I'd like that to connect a little better than that. That's a bit of a funky turn right there. Nope, still doesn't want to connect. It's the guideline. Yeah, I saw you were getting a bunch of achievements in Cities Skylines. I was glad to see you had picked it up. It's a fantastic game. It'll waste all your time, no problem. Run through there, and then we'll bring this one back like here, and then not like that though. I don't like that. Go. And then we might just have a bunch of cul-de-sacs off of some of this. Possibly. We definitely need to get more connectivity back here. So let's think about a couple of through roads. That up like that. And the thing about this game you gotta be careful with is, man, all the freaking expansion packs. You just gotta watch for them to go on sale. Because there are a bunch of them, and it can get expensive. If you want like a good idea of what every expansion pack does, I will refer you to the guy I refer everybody to for everything City Skylines, and that's City Planner Plays. He did a really good series not too long ago in which he went through the game building what he called the City of Tutoria. So it was like a tutorial series, but at the same time, he introduced each expansion pack. And I think he even did it ranking them from like his favorite to least favorite, I think. But it gives you a really good idea of what is in every expansion. Without having to be like, well, what does that really do? You know, like, it's just, it's a good series to help you understand, what's what. Anyway, pause this. Show you the series here. We should have had a video yesterday. There he is. The Planner Plays. Was it this? Yep. So you can see he goes park life, industries, campuses, mass transit, after dark, and the playlist goes through. And so he just introduces you to all of the different ones, all the way up to the most recent big one. Definitely. And you can just get good inspiration from this guy. Like, he is a real life city planner. So a lot of the stuff he does is informed by his actual real life job, which is kind of cool. Whoop, hello, Sky. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. I am literally just building random roads. But yeah, he's a great asset to the community. He's even making his own maps and assets now. Like, and he just has such a great personality and sense of humor. He is very much from Wisconsin. And I don't mean that as a bad thing. He's very much from Wisconsin. Let's try and get a connection in here. And then bring this down to about there. This is where the city planner got drunk and just started scribbling out roads. We're gonna do a few cul-de-sacs. I want to try some things I've actually learned from City Planner Plays. Let's not do one there. We'll just have a little area there. I want to see if I can remember how to do this. So if I go to that end node, and I think it's with node controller. Could be wrong. Options. Stretch. No, that's not it. Rotate. That's not it. That's not it either. I don't know how he did that. Like, there's a way to make just this end bulb out like a cul-de-sac, and I don't remember how to do it. I don't remember how he did it. I could have sworn he just did it with just this. It just changes where it is. I mean, that does it. Oh, I know how he does it. I know how he does it. I know how he does it. Okay. Yeah, okay. I got it. I got this. I got this. He uses. So we need that there, but what we need to do is right before it. Oh, hi. Right before it, make another little bit. And make the game throw an error. And then stretch out this little end. And then wha-bam, we've made, yeah, a little bulb of a cul-de-sac. That's how it does it. I wish there was a way to get rid of that crosswalk, though. There is. Cool. I like that. Granted, I don't think there's not zoning down there. It's the only sad part. But you can, there's a mod that will let you plop a building down there. What I'm going to do is just drag that a little closer to here. There's a mod that'll let you plop buildings and they'll stay. I'm not going to get that fancy with it, but that'll get it close. And that'll be fine. I wonder if I come in then with this and like take away zoning and then put it back. Or maybe get rid of zoning back here. No, doesn't do any good for me. It's alright though, it fills in that area. We'll get a couple houses out of it. Yeah, I made my first cul-de-sac. I'm very proud of myself. And what I want is another really short one right here. Right, great. Come on. There. I don't know why that's throwing an error. It shouldn't be. Oops. Okay, that's not quite right. Did it not put my other node in? There it is. Okay, so you are a middle. Like that. Go here. Clear that out. That's so cool. That makes cul-de-sac. And apparently there's a mod that'll let you actually put zoning around the ends as well, but I'm not going to worry about that. I just kind of want them for the aesthetics for now. So we've got a big stretch here that's not connected to this road. But I think that might be okay. I could make a connection here because that wouldn't really encourage shortcuts because this is all spaghetti back here. And that would at least give me another way in and out for connectivity. That's not a bad idea. Let's see what we can do here. Let's bring it straight off of here. And then bend it down. Let's go up like here. I'm afraid we're gonna get too close to the other intersections, but I think that'll be fine. And then we can just kind of run like a road there. And maybe one here? Hold on, I'm gonna get it. Yeah, you know, I'm fine with some of these having some bigger lots in through here. That's the idea anyhow. Is to give like the illusion of larger backyards on some of these. So I'm kind of okay with that. I don't know yet what I'm going to do with this side. I don't know if I'm going to put more housing or what. Because there's a hill there that kind of blocks your view of the water. It will, won't it? We need to add some bicycling paths through here. But we also need to come in here and connect the bridges. That's something we were going to do earlier and then never did. Speaking of biking paths, here's where we can start getting that going. So we need to change that to that. Bring this up, probably 8. Oh, why are we going steps of... Yeah, there we go. I don't want steps of 3. I want steps of 1. Do I have to press the button more times than have it go up too many? Have to go right across and then right back down. That looks really low. Are my trucks clearing that? Yeah, they clear it. This looks really low. And then we'll do the same on this one. Bring the bridge across. It's like that one bridge that has its own website that people always, the can opener bridge, as they call it. There, and that will give us a bit more connectivity through. However, I don't want this one to be a bicycle path. No, no. No, no, no. There. So, since we have a bicycle path on this end, let's continue that. And see what would just be a nice cycling area to get all the way to the train station is what we're going to shoot for. So, let's bring that to the train station. And then work our way over there. I could just run it along this backside, but I think I would like it to kind of come up in this middle. So what if we brought it up and over one here, and then followed this through here, and then kind of jogged here and here, and then straight down. And that gives us a nice biking facility that catches a good portion of the town. It'll be over here. I dig it. And then from here, it'll go somewhere. I don't know where. So we've got a pretty even demand of everything. I need to check. Do I have a high-rise ban? I do. We don't... Oh, dear God, things keep burning down. We don't have a lot in the way of offices, do we? Just down here, I think. No, not even down here. Just a little bit right there. That's it. That's the sum total of our office. Alright, so you... I don't know how I feel about this thing being here. I mean, you gotta have garbage pickup. You have to have garbage collection. But we've got that new one that... Okay, look, why would you fit there earlier, but now you don't? Just go there. We've got that new incinerator plant that does not pollute and puts out less noise pollution than this thing. How many garbage trucks does it have? This has 20. The new one has 30. Oh, yeah, this is a no-brainer. Absolute no-brainer. Plus, this is just a better-looking building all around. Really wish I could get it in like that, but I might want to. I mean, yeah, it's got some Korean writing on the side, but so what? Maybe it's just owned by a Korean company. Let's kind of center it in this area. And that'll even generate a little bit of power for us. And again, to compare this, so it uses 240 cubic meters of water. Upfront cost $50,000, but it only costs $800 a week. No pollution, only 30 noise pollution. Processes 48,000 units of garbage per week. Power output maximum 12 megawatts with 30 garbage trucks. Compare that to what we just had that has 20 garbage trucks only, and it's just a storage facility. It doesn't process anything. Uses the same amount of water, uses a lot of electricity, doesn't generate any. Costs less to run, costs less up front, but it has pollution and noise pollution. versus the regular incinerator, which produces the same power, same processing rate, but the other one has 3 more trucks. It does use 48 more cubic meters of water, but it costs less to run, significantly less, $700 less, even though it's $20,000 more to build. But this has 100 pollution and 50 noise pollution versus this guy that just has a tiny bit of noise pollution. So it's just a no-brainer. It really is. So we're going to say that that is connected there. Suspended under the bridge, because that's a thing that happens. And then we'll go to there. There's some water pipes in this area. Maybe actually finally start zoning something over here. I've only been messing around with this all night without actually really building anything. It's all of that covered. This back here is going to be a nightmare to get it covered because of the spaghetti that I built. So what we'll do is turn off all these snap twos and we'll run a main line under here and then see what it looks like from there. This goes way over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and follow it all the way to the bridge. To there. So then here we can finish snap twos back on. We can go here. Get that connected. This little corner can connect up. Sure, like that. And then over and over. I think it's all of that covered, but you would want a redundant connection back here. In case of, you know, sinkhole or just work being done elsewhere in town. So that just leaves a little bit through here that we need to get connected. Let's come down this road and see what type of coverage we can provide. This way. So we will need to go under this road as well. Getting a bit more redundancy than I really care for, but whatever, it's fine. We just got a little corner here. And this over here. This, we should be able to get a big chunk of it if we come out here and then follow this around. In fact, if we bring this back here, we can get a huge amount of this. Lovely. It's a little bit back here. Can I get it all following this road? No. So what we'll do is divert down here. There, that all has water. Perfect. So this area up here, I think I may do slightly higher density, or maybe we should do the higher density over here. Get rid of all of that, and then get a lower density over here. We've got a bit of density here. Can't believe there's no offices here. Bah. Bah. Our sheep are talking to us. Speaking of sheep, I heard Goat Simulator 3 is not all that good. Read a review of it earlier today, and they're just like, they're like, it's just a bunch of silly jokes. Which, that's what the first one was too, but... You know, you kind of need to do something new eventually. I don't want to change my densities. Decisions. Yeah, we're going to do it. It's not like we're going for super realism in this city anyway. So we're going to get rid of all of that. Say sayonara. Which means we're going to need higher capacity schools. Because these won't cut it. Which means we can use this one that holds 1,500 students. We'll bump it over to there. We do not have a bigger high school, though. No, we do. We have this high capacity high school, which fits nicely right there. And that will also give us an opportunity to create like a little sporting complex right here, I think. Right off the park. Once I remember where all that stuff resides. It's like we could put... It's all fit in one, though. Oh, we can put it over here. The gymnasium and the pool. I'd like this to look like it's all part of the same facility, and it never does. Unless you get it just perfectly spaced. I guess that looks like that could be a side exit. You know, just get rid of that fence right there. So we can do that there, and then, so that's the athletic center, or gymnasium, sports hall and gymnasium. And the other thing we have is a yoga garden, but I don't think that really fits here, but we do have our basketball courts. So do basketball court and a tennis court right there. That'll help land values to this side. Do we have death care over here? One crematorium. Let's replace that. Or let's add our new really cool one back here. Right here off the park. It's a good looking building in and of itself, so I think that can kind of live next to the park and be a nice thing. Yeah, I like it. Then what do we have for fire coverage? I think I want to change. We don't have the best coverage here. Yeah, we don't. Because we're going to go higher density anyway. Let's go ahead and go with some of these larger buildings. And get our coverage a little bit better. Same with our police. Yeah, does it have quite enough? Ooh, we could do the intelligence agency. Right next to the elementary school, so we know what those elementary kids are up to. Provides really good coverage. Now we'll go with the standard police station. We'll put it over here by our fire station. Just like that. And then we need a post office over here because I don't think we have one. Oh, we do. We're going to move it, though. I don't like it there. I'm going to put it right there. And then what's all this stuff? This is a medical clinic and our crematorium. Let's actually get a hospital in here. Maybe. Like if I do the medical lab, it's a smaller asset, but it doesn't really fit. I mean, it's got the elevation I would want, whereas the hospitals that we have are really tall and really big. That one's not so tall, but that one is. Yeah, I think I want to use the medical lab over here. There is the general hospital. That might work really well. Because there is a high-rise building here. I know it has Japanese or Chinese writing on it, but whatever, I don't care. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. So, what we'll do is a strip of commercial to either side of the park. And then build this with offices. Actually, not back here, though. I'm going to do something different back there. Build that with offices, and then we can do up here in this front bit some more commercial, maybe, possibly. Let's look at our train. Don't want to do weird things to the train. And then we just need a little sound buffer around that. So that if we switch to residential, they won't be complaining about noise. Thunderstorm. Why isn't she talking? I know why. I turned her off the last time I recorded the video because she was getting a little annoying with the tsunami warnings. So she had to go away. Oop, there's our thunderstorm. Over there, cool. I'm not gonna put people in disaster shelters for... Speaking of, do I have any disaster shelters? We have them over there, but we don't have them in this area at all. It's probably not a bad idea to add. Kind of over here by the sports hall, gymnasium area. Probably not a bad idea. And then maybe another one right over here in this corner. We have one emergency broadcast tower. Oh, I can get one right there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I can get rid of that one. This one covers, as I managed to go out of the... That one covers the area that this one covers, so we can get rid of this tiny one. And still have pretty good coverage back that way. I don't really know where else we can get one just yet. That gets at least everybody in the signal area. We don't have earthquake sensors at all. For shame. There, now we have one. One earthquake center for the entire town. That has lost like 7,000 people because I need something a bunch of shit. Hey, cool. So let's get a bunch of residential in here. Bunch. How much noise is this train station making? That'll be fine. Put some offices here. That will make a nice little buffer. Problem solved. Let's speed up time and see how this starts filling in. Back here, we will do some more offices, but I don't want them right up against the road there. Just want to leave a bit of separation. And we're going to treat... This is our main drag here, so we want commercial along here. Actually, we want it to be 3x3. And then we can get away with residential back by the low density commercial. They won't complain. They'll be fine. So that gives us a few different mixed uses. Absolutely sapped our office and industrial demand, which is kind of what we wanted. And Cypress Marsh just keeps getting hit today. Over here with our treeless beach. Oh dear. Park Pier's just burning down. And the highway is about to catch on fire. It's fine. The disaster recovery will go fix it. Look at that fire over there. Be nice when we finally get some cruise ships. For now, I think they just come up here and turn around and go back. Where does our ship path go? Yeah, it's probably too shallow to get ships up in there, huh? If I had to guess. Yeah, that goes up 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 meters. Through there. I mean, it's still pretty deep water, though. We could maybe bring the ship path in there, but I think I'd rather just wait. Look at all those fires that thunderstorm started. Look at that. Just dotted around everywhere. Holy crap. We will eventually have like a ferry boat that runs across here and across there. If we ever get that far with this city, they fixed it. Also, building set on fire 3, no casualties. Trees set on fire 441. Oh, the poor trees. We definitely need to do something with landscaping here just to make this not so good. But yeah, I'm not worried about it right now. Oh yeah, speaking of not being blood, I was going to do a trolley through here, wasn't I? I was. Like that just kind of loops around this area. That means we need a place for, or not trolley, a tram depot. Doesn't quite fit, but if we get rid of the road, we can squeeze it in back here. Actually, we didn't even get rid of all those roads. We could have just left this one in. Where does that one go? Right there. Right there. There we go. And then we could use some of our new tram roads that have trees and stuff. Or we could do with bicycle paths. We could double up our bicycle path. I like that idea. So we are going to use this one here, just because it visually I think will look right. Yeah, we get a one-lane road. We get the trams that share the road with the cars. So this one puts the tram in the middle. Maybe that's the better idea. And then we can continue the bicycle path on elsewhere. I want this to go out one more, though, I think. No, let's have it serving these offices. That would be the best. Yes, distance. Come on. Let me have it. Let's bring it down here. Looks like we just destroyed some fencing. Put it back. And where does this need to turn? I'd like it to come up here, so we're going to need to switch to the one with bicycle paths. There. And that'll just make a nice little loop throughout there. But the cool thing is we could also then, like, bring it out and have it serve this neighborhood, And then maybe be an express one that goes between the two if we wanted to, but that's all for later. For now, we're just going to go ahead and put in a route. And we want a stop right by the train station. And then just every couple blocks. By the park. And just kind of mirror that on this side. And then I want another one going the opposite direction. There's a really weird thing in that intersection. I guess that's where it was telling me it couldn't do it, and I forced it to. I'll fix that in a second. I know it'll fix it. We will take the disaster shelter and just flip it around this side. And then pause for a minute. Grab this road. That, just like that. I didn't kill any stops, did I? No. And that should solve that weirdness. Yeah. Weirdness solved. And now we've got a lovely little tram going throughout here. I don't know how much ridership it's going to get, because all it does is take people to the train. Holy crap, we suddenly have a lot of people riding the train. Wow. Oh, you know what we could have? We've got this little tiny bus station that came with the, oh, you're not as tiny as I thought. With the plazas and promenades DLC. We could tuck that in, like, right here over in the corner. Could even just get it here if I get rid of this fence. Yes. It's gone. And then we can have a bus station over here as well. Then we can do an express bus. Oh, that's right. This DLC also has new buses. We need to take a look at those. Because we've got this bus terminal over here. So we could have like an express bus between the two areas. So if they're wanting to leave town, they could jump on the train. If they're wanting to get to places in this area, they can jump on the trolley. Let's take a look at our new buses, because I haven't done that yet, and I'm sure we probably need to revisit these anyway. Yeah, like these have 30. We've got some passing up. We've got all kinds of new buses. We've got a 22 passenger, a 30 passenger normal, and a 25, a 60, a 65, a 50, a 70, an 80, and then our big boys that we always had. So I like that we have tons of different options now. So we're basically leaving 45 people behind. We have 10 buses on there, so we really only need like 4 more capacity per bus. So it'd be nice if we had a 35, but we don't. Currently we have a 30 on there. So if we put it up to a 50, that would be good. With like an articulated bus. And then here we already have 60, nobody's getting passed by, but we also, our buses are at most a third full. So we can go back down to just a regular bus in this. We might even be able to go to like a smaller capacity one. There's still some diversity in what's driving around on the streets. Here we're filling these buses for the most part. I may just leave that alone. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that alone. Let's see if anybody wants to use it. Oh my gosh, tons of people want to use this. It'll eventually balance out. We're gonna see how many people get here before the first bus arrives. Like how many people queue up to ride that. I like having a lot of different capacity buses. It lets you better tailor everything. And that was just part of the free update. 420, nice. Beautiful. So we're probably going to hit about 440, 450, 460, 470. Wow. 500. 550, 570, 580, 600, 650, 650. Okay, Google. What's 650 divided by 14? 46 people per bus. Well, we can throw a 50 passenger bus at that. And that should take that line just fine. Let's see what our trolleys are doing. Did I trigger? Wait, hold on. Okay, Google, play Britney Spears at 100% volume. You're welcome. Oh, we even have lower capacity trams and higher capacity trams. What? Look at that. That's awesome. And they're different types of cars. Oh my God, this makes me so happy. This makes me a very happy Brandon. So 35 is our highest. So we can go with whatever the lowest one is. We're at a 90. It looks like 65 is our lowest one. Yeah, we'll do that. And I'm gonna make this a different color. Living room filter be out. And then same thing here. We'll go with just the 65. Let's see what these new trolleys look like. Oh, I like them. Here goes the old one. I like them. They look very modern. I dig it. Taking the bus a while to get here though. Wow, this is suddenly just like a massive hub of activity. Adding that bus station and the tram, people are suddenly using the train like crazy. This is nuts. Look at the number of people here. It'll take a minute for that to work out. They've got the crosswalk to go over to the bus station. Where are the buses? Like, where are the buses? Are they making their way over here? It's gonna be this bus line here. Oh my God, we might need more. Oh dear. There are 1,300 people waiting now. Yikes. That's like 100 people per bus almost. I think we're gonna need more buses. Because look, there's a ton of people coming over from the other side of town. Almost all these buses are full that are on their way. We'll let it run for a minute and let it do its unbunching and see if we've got enough. I think we're gonna need higher capacity buses. That's odd. I don't see my trolleys. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're cute. They're so cute. Yeah, there they are. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. There you go. My details. I think once they unbunch, these numbers will be all right. But right now, they're kind of bunched up. If I have to, I can go slightly higher capacity. But I like them. They're much more compact. They look like a bus. I dig it. I really dig it. Can I click you? They're slowly but surely getting all those people, but I don't think it. I still don't think it's going to be enough. Yes, I like all these new transit options. So there's new. I don't remember. There's. All these new buses and all these new trams. We're using that one. And then all the new roads. And this was just a free update. And I think it's cool that they went back. It's like, so like if you own After Dark, you get some new roads. If you own Snowfall, you get some new tram roads. If you own both of them, you get some mixed-use roads. And if you own Plaza Promenades, there's 6 new pedestrian streets that have trams as well. I just think it's cool that that's a free update. And then there's 44 new unique buildings. Ooh, there's 47 new props. 1 new district style. Now, Heart of Korea has... Oh, wow, we can actually build a Korean neighborhood. There's actually high-density commercial and low-density residential. Yes! Beautiful. Let's look. Where are these new props? I want to see these new props. I don't know where they would be. Maybe here? Props. That's from campus. Where are they? Yeah, I don't know. This is mid-century modern. That's the end of that. I don't know where they are. Maybe under here? No. Alright, let's use find it. There's a way to have it search by tags. So props. And I want... Oh, here they are. So air conditioning units, a lot of air conditioning units, a lot of air conditioning units. A lot of ductwork, basically. Yeah, a lot of ductwork. It looks like that's all it is ductwork. So, you know, that's fine. Whatever. What are you from? European suburbia. Okay, so then this area over here is going to be our Koreatown. I'm just gonna, oops. The Robin Gardens is the proper name for it, but so then if I go in here, oh, that's, I mean a park, not a district, whoops. Erase that. I wondered why it's called Gardens. District. Also, why it changed the, you know, map color. So we'll do that, and then come into Magnolia Square, and then do that. Where is it? How do I do it? I have to go in here. Display included. Ah, it's this. Can I rename these? Ah, look at these buildings. They're really tall, though, is the only thing. They're all really tall, so this might not be the place to put this. Ah, but these are so cool. Look at that. Yeah, this might not be the place to, because a lot of these are really tall. Well, no, it's only 28 meters tall. Okay, never mind. 54, 65, 83, that gets a little big. And it's a 3x4, too. Oh, all the vents were from the Skyscrapers pack. So they went to this one. This is mid-century modern. See, I wish I could rename these. Is there a way to rename the district styles? I'd really like to. New style. Let's see if I can just create. I was hoping I could, like, just duplicate one. Is there a way to... Ah, AR. That solved that. Now we have the Heart of Korea, and I know what it is when I go to make... Okay. And then here we can do the same thing if we just figure out what these are called. Oh, we got the name. Going. These are MCM. They all have MCM. They all have... Yeah. Cool. Style. Entry. Modern. And then we go. Let's see. M. All. Sweet. Now I know what they are. So then, now when I come in here and go in styles, I can do that. And know exactly what it is. I forget what this one is. There should also be, like, my university cities and stuff like that should be a thing. I'll have to play with the theme manager and see. That is so much better than what we previously had, though. Like, I dig it. Probably wouldn't be too hard to find the university city stuff. I know what it looks like as soon as I start seeing them. College Park. But what about the commercial uses? What are they called? There's so many buildings in here. Go. So there's all of these for the EU. EULD, I don't know what that means. Oh, EU low density. Factory EU. Like, I thought Fry Guys was part of the university. Maybe it's not. I know, like, there's a laundromat and a couple other things. KR, that's Korea. Yeah, like, I know that the laundromat, that is part of it, so it doesn't have a name that I can easily search for. That's a little disappointing. I'll have to see about downloading that and see if there's a way to just get it. So we got our population almost back to where it was. We still have big residential demands, so we're going to add in some more residential. Maybe give some people some nice waterfront properties here. Go back here. I don't know why there's that weird gap, but whatever. It's there, so we're going to live with it. And we will do that as offices. Yeah, I don't know why some of this isn't quite so squared up and why there's weird gaps, but yeah, it is what it is. So let's check our bus and all of that and see if it ever caught up. I don't see one of the buses to click on it. So we'll just have to figure out which one this is. It would be the newest one, so it would be that one. Oh yeah, we definitely need bigger buses. We still have 600 people waiting. Let's figure out what that is. We need 42 more passengers, so we basically need a 95 passenger bus, which we don't have a 95 passenger bus. We have a 100 passenger bus. I'm just surprised at how popular this line is, so we'll just have to throw super bendies at this. Are the trams keeping up just fine, though? Yeah, they're doing beautifully. Can I get one to come the other direction now, please? Thank you. Are you doing fine? That one's a little full. But our next bump up, well, there's one that's 70. 5 more. I should take care of it. And we'll have 2 different types of trams on going through the city. This one that just looks like a bus. And then we have that funky one there that kind of also looks a little bit like a bus. So this is going to get backed up for a while. But it'll get sorted out. How many people? It says there's only like 160 people using the train per week. I think it's more than that. A lot of people using buses though. That's cool. Really all we have. We don't have subways. And we have train, but only coming in. So I think that's going to do it for tonight, guys. I don't want to overdo it on my voice. So I got a video I have to get up and do in like 7 hours. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'm not going to raid tonight. Mainly because I really have to go take a piss. I don't want to wait and do the raid. Plus I've got some emails I got to respond to and all that good stuff. So I'll be back live Friday night, sometime after 5 p.m. Just depends on if I have to drive my mom to work or not. I'm kind of excited. I kind of like this map now that the fog's gone. So we'll keep messing with this. We'll stream a lot of Cities Skylines since I'm not going to have it featured on YouTube for a while, so that at least there will be some Cities Skylines content out there, because I love this game. I just don't want to start any... Oh, we can make an island prison. We can do it. We can make an island prison. We can do it. We'll do it out here, like, in this bay or over here in this little lake. Just remind me. We'll make one. It's easy. But anyways, guys, I'll see you Thursday or Friday night. You know, there's all the Twitter, YouTubes, all that good stuff. Throwing all that at you one time, but I think you guys already all know about it. See you Friday. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out.